Hello, my YouTube family. It has been a minute. I hope everyone is doing well. Wow, we cannot believe just how quick that Christmas is going to be here. It's Sunday, a couple of days, and it's going to be Christmas Eve, then Christmas Eve, and then before we know it, it is Christmas Day. It always amazes me just how fast the holidays get here. With all the hustle and bustle, they just, bam, they're here and gone before we know it. All right, well, I have got a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. I actually purchased these items yesterday. I was out shopping out and about. It's really chilly and cold here today on the East Coast. The wind is off the charts. They're saying that we're going to have some snow. So not tomorrow, but in Tuesday. So we'll see. Maybe it'll be a white Christmas. Maybe it will not. We'll see what happens. All right. So every single item in this video came in at $1.50, $1.25. I don't think I really have any $1.75 items, so I'm happy to share that. There's really no Christmas going on here because as far as Christmas buying at the Dollar Tree, it's over with because it's all about Valentine's Day and Easter. It's crazy. But I needed some me time. I had something just totally crazy that came up here in our family yesterday. But I'll share that at another time. But I needed some me time to just kind of, kick back, relax. I have a nice hot cup of cocoa. I'm actually drinking it out of the Snoopy mug that Marilyn, Florida gave to me for Christmas. So I have a hot cup of cocoa, and I am ready to spend some time with all of you. So all these items came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I live, and that's in the state of New York. Alrighty, I do have some new Happy Meal I want to share with you as well. I received another Christmas package from Miss Linda. I also received several cards came in over the weekend, but I'm going to share that in a separate video with all of you. So we're going to start with this Dollar Tree haul. All right, so I'm just going to start off with some sweets and treats. Zebra bars. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw these, and these are really yummy. The original crunchy peanut butter bar. I love peanut butter. I really, really do. This is a 3-ounce package. It says there's a new look, but the same great taste. Anyways, I do enjoy the zebra bars, so I got myself a pack of those. I'm going to stick those on the side. And if you know me and follow my channel, you know how much I enjoy my Lifesavers, especially this package. You have pineapple, orange, watermelon, raspberry, which is my favorite, and cherry. The cherry ones, I'll be honest, I always usually give those away. But I did pick up 2 packages because that's a really great buy for $1.25. Then I picked these up, and I don't remember really ever seeing these before. It's by Coffee Delight, made with real coffee. It's coffee latte hard candy. No high fructose corn syrup, no added colors. Expiration date is September 12th of 2026. Where did these come from? Colombian? Would help if I could see more information, but I can't right off the top of my head here. But anyways here, I've never seen that flavor before, so I was interested to try that. I want to say the other brand like this at Dollar Tree, isn't it like bigger candies? Almost like the size of caramel nips. I could be wrong, but that's just what's coming to my brain. All right, I also picked up one of each of these because I do enjoy Lindor chocolate. They had the milk chocolate truffle bars, and they had the caramel milk chocolate truffle bars. So these are nice to put in. I just made a cup about an hour and a half ago for one of my friends. I should have brought it on screen and showed it to you all. And I put a couple of these in there. I put a couple of chocolate covered pretzels in there, a hand sanitizer lotion thing, and it just added a little oomph to the package that I'm giving her. All right, foodies. Well, this really isn't food. I guess sometimes it could be food. Anyways, Betty Crocker. This is a 16.8 ounce package. It's Betty Crocker's soft bake cookies. Birthday cake batter. That's a huge package right there. Soft bake ones. I ended up grabbing 2 packages because these are the big sizes. So I grabbed 2 of these packages. Again, 16.8, valid box tops or scans. I'm looking for an expiration date. There it is right there. And it is May See if I can read this one better. May 25th of 2027. So there's plenty of time there. I didn't even know they made soft bake mixes. So I grabbed that up because my daughter loves the birthday cake ones. And they are really tasty. All right, let's go over to Stationery. Just a couple new notebooks. I thought these were nice. They do have a sticker on the back, but it peels off. It does not tell me how many sheets, but if I had to guess, I'm going to say at least 50. These are nice and pliable, but they're a little bit different. This one says, write it down. And like I said, it's very bendable and pliable. Very simple paper on the inside, but what I liked about it was so pliable and bendable. You know, when you get those hardbound ones and you get over to the middle of the book and you're trying to write and you've got that big crease. So I thought it was just simple and nice. They had another one that simply says notes. I love that lilac color. I think that is so pretty. And last but not least, enjoy every moment. Ain't that the truth? And I just like that little ziggle there. I like the peach and the orange. I think it's very complementary to each other. All right, they had some silly new pens, and these guys are funny. So there's your pen. Now, mind you, that's just the tag. So let's get rid of the tag because this is going to go in my containers after the holidays. I was going to try to remove the tag, but it's going to be a little difficult. Anyways, you get rid of the tag. There it is. Look at that face. It's like a big squishy rubber ball. It does, you know, this. Actually writes really well. It writes in black ink. I was surprised how well it wrote. And the way the pen itself is shaped, it's thinner here but thicker. It just fits well in your hand. So I got the pink one. They also had it in blue. And again, they all write in black ink. And then they had it in this lime green. I think they're just fun. They'd be great for stocking stuffers if you're still trying to help Santa Claus out. Alrighty, that's in the stationery section. Let's go over to beauty, makeup, that kind of stuff. All right, this is a huge container. And I don't know if I'm going to say the name right or not. Is it Ampe? It's a Petty Perfect Rejuvenating Soak Foot Bath Bombs. You're getting, how many do you even get in here? I don't know, but there's a whole slew. Look at all these bath bombs. They're all individually wrapped in plastic, so you could give them as gifts in stockings if you wanted to. These are like the kind you get like when you go to the salon and they throw you in a petty and they throw one of their little salty things in here. So I have no idea. It doesn't tell me how many are in here. It's a 14.8 ounce. If I had to guess, I'm not going to guess. I'm going to count. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they smell good. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 in this container of individual wrapped little bath bombs for your foot. Petty Perfect, does it have a scent? It does because I smell it. But what's in here, Epsom salt, Dead Sea salt, Himalayan salt, tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, and shea butter. What a lovely something to give if you're giving somebody something in a gift basket or in a gift bag that has to do with beauty and self-care. I picked up 2 of these because I do my own petties most of the time. Sometimes I'll go and get them professionally done. So this is perfect because I'll just throw it in my little foot soaky thing and off I go into another land. Alrighty, also for taking care of your face, these are kind of like a repeat of what they put out before by Joe Boxer, but these are called Swipe Wipes. It is ultra soft, skin soothing eucalyptus face and body cleansing wipes. You're going to get 30 individual wipes in these packages. So remember before they said Joe Boxer? They don't anymore. Not sure what's up with that. I'm not saying this is a dupe of theirs because I don't like to say that word. But anyways, great for travel. Great for kids at school. Throw a couple in your purse because you never know, right? They also had Swipe Wipes in detoxifying for your face and body. Again, 30 in a package, all individually wrapped. That's great. Perfect. They also had these. And I noticed that this didn't say Joe Boxer on there either, but face and body wet wipes with anti-aging benefits with retinol. You're going to get 30 wipes in the package. That is what they look like right there, and you've got that pop-up seal. Alrighty, staying in makeup and beauty and things like that, and, you know, stuff for your armpits, all that kind of stuff in that aisle. I want to say this is a dupe for something, but I could be wrong, so I'm not going to say. But this is Total Body Care men's aluminum-free deodorant in the scent Oak Barrel. It is a 2.25 ounce. There is the packaging. You let me know for yourself if you think it's a dupe or not because of that gentleman's face right there. They also had in a 2.25 ounce Mountain Mist, also in aluminum-free. Last but not least, they had one more scent here. This one is in Coconut Cove. You know, the dudes like their own stinky pits. I don't think whether it be a man, woman, a giraffe, if you put it on and it works, right? That's all that matters to me. Alrighty. This is a repeat purchase. Well, it is and it isn't. Excuse me. I showed you one of these kits about a week ago. And I said, oh, I have this exact same kit in my drawer, but it's in a silver tone. That's all true. However, there are two versions of this kit out, and this is the second version. It has the same amount of pieces, but I noticed that the first set I got, the tools were a little bit different from each other. So I went and got the other set, and this is basically a better version of what you're getting inside. I use these tools for a multitude of things, not just what they're intended for, but again, hey, that's just me. But I wanted to pick up the second version because I like the other tools that one had that the first one did not. All right, this is also a repeat purchase because I have some actually right over here in the corner. And this is the Be Pure, and it's a hair shimmer spray, but I use it all over the place. They have it in silver, and they have it in gold, and from there is where you can tell the colors. Basically, this is supposed to go in your hair to give you a little bit of color, and that's exactly what it does. Now, the one I have here is silver. But sometimes, especially when you feel like you just want to sparkle a little, or it's holiday time, or whatever, and you want to add a little bling to yourself, this has no scent. It washes right out. I've never had a problem with it. I sometimes will put it on my clothes, and in a second, you'll see it like shimmer and glow. I'll put it on my skin. Sometimes I just put it like in the cleavage area. You can put it anywhere you want. Now, in a couple seconds, once it dries, you'll start to see all the glitter here, which I'm already starting to see it pop up on camera. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it. I love this stuff. It's just a little extra something down the neck area, on your shoulders, the cleavage area, wherever you want to feel a little sparkle. You guys should probably start to be seeing it now. I'm not sure, mate. I might have to move up in. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? It's so pretty. Again, it dries instantly. There's no residue. It's not sticky. I love the stuff. They usually will have it in makeup and beauty, where you find like all your deodorants and things. And then sometimes they have it over by the hair care because it's technically hair care. Alrighty. This was kind of something new to me. I actually got the whole set, and this is by Be Pure. It looked interesting. I thought, maybe I'll give this a try. This is Glow Up Renewing Facial Cleanser with avocado and ceramicides. 4 ounces. So I grabbed myself that. In the same little display, they had by Be Pure Glow Up Illuminating Eye Cream with guava extract and vitamin C. And there's that bottle. And these are all glass bottles, by the way. Miss Judy, if you're watching. These I thought at first were strawberries, but I just thought I'd say hi to Judy anyways. These are actually cloudberries. What is a cloudberry? Have you guys ever seen a cloudberry? Don't those look like raspberries? That's just my opinion, but what is a cloudberry? Never heard of it. Is it a real fruit? It must be because they have it here. Anyways, this is a 4-ounce bottle. Glow Up Moisturizing Toner. Last but not least, they had the Glow Up Retinol Serum And this is with blackberry. I love me some blackberries. So see, there's blackberry. Doesn't that look like a raspberry? It does look like a raspberry a little bit. But if you guys have ever had a cloudberry, please share your experience. I would love to know what it looks like and definitely what it tastes like because I've never heard of such a thing. Excuse me. Over in Housewares, where you get your decorations and things like that, I thought these were so pretty. These are a very thin metal. They're calling it a wall hook. But look at this. So it's got the little hook back here, which you could, you know, hook it on your wall or wherever. But isn't that butterfly just adorable? And it's like 3D. And I did notice that you could bring the wings down very carefully if you wanted to. And it wouldn't stick out so much. Or carefully, you can bring them up just a little bit so you get some dimension to it. Very pretty. They had it in gold. And they had it in silver. So a couple of these along a wall or something would look very nice. Again, very easily because it's very thin. Just bend the wings if you want to get more of a 3D dimension. Super cool. Super, super cool. All right, everybody. Oh, it angers me. I wish I could take my me time and just like back it up and slow it down. Maybe if I wanted to talk something like really slow. No, I'm just kidding. Me time always goes by so darn fast, but I look forward to it so much. I love it so much. We are 10 away. Can you believe it? 10 away. Are we going to make it? I don't know if we're going to make it or not. I really wanted somebody to have this for Christmas, but we do have New Year's, so maybe that's a more realistic goal. I'm not sure at this point, but I do know this. For all of you that do watch, support my channel, I do appreciate each and every one of you so very much. I hopefully will be back in the chair recording in the pink room tomorrow evening with all of you. And until next time, I so enjoyed this me time. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time, bye for now. Oh, you know what I forgot? Did you guys notice that Santa Claus back there? To me, that is the Santa Claus that I remember. That's a Santa. You know what that is? That's actually a box from Dollar Tree. I just took it and hung it on the wall and put some bling around it. That's all. It's just a box. I thought it made a cool decoration. All right, everybody. Until next time. Bye for now.